Can you talk about in general about the title of the program?
Sure. So Milestones was a title that we picked because it means several things to us. For one, it marks this year 30 years of me playing violin and 15 years since the last time I gave a solo recital. So this is a huge milestone for us to be able to do that. Secondly, it's the first time that me and my wife perform as a duo. So that's super exciting, and we've been waiting for many years to do this. So this is a huge milestone. And then finally, of course, we're ending the third season of Ponce project. So this is a huge milestone. We wish them continued success so that they have a wonderful fourth season as the year approaches.
Well, that was mostly Jose's idea to pick Milestones because it's been a long time since we met, since we knew we wanted to do music together, and then the world kind of fell upside down. So now that everything's seeming to calm down a little bit, we're really excited to bring a program to our friends, to our community, and we're really excited to partner with the Ponce project on this. It's been very nice to reconnect with you, Omar.
Tell us about your involvement with the Ponce project. Why did you start and what do you do?
Sure. I sit on the board of the Ponce project as a communications director, and I have been responsible for helping them with technology, as well as reaching out to some other nonprofits and establishing communications. My work has been very fulfilling in that I really believe in the mission, which is to proliferate Latin American music in the main stage. And so as we continue to do that, the education work has been really good. The audience has been really responsive with wanting to know what composers are from where and just exactly why or where the music comes from. So I think this is all very, very worthwhile.
You know, I can't even remember how we got back in touch, but I was very excited about the program. I come from, I know a lot about Chinese music, and I recently met many composers, living contemporary composers. They're having their pieces played all over the world, Chen Yi, Lei Liang, and I don't see an equivalent representation of Latin American and Hispanic musicians and composers for some reason. And so I felt like this was a very worthy goal and vision, and Jose and I joined the board to kind of help out.
We're recording this right before you perform. What are your feelings right now?
Well, I think everybody has a little bit of nerves when people perform on stage, but we've prepared quite a bit, and we're really, really excited about the music. One of the Latin American composers on the program, Alberto Ginastera, is very exciting. We've been sharing this with many of our friends and neighbors and people in the community, so it's really nice to be able to finally officially perform this in front of a live audience.
Tell us about the program today. You're playing three pieces, right? Can you
Yes.
tell us a little bit why you chose them?
Well, we hadn't created the program with the Ponce project in mind because this was kind of brewing before all of the activity with the foundation happened. Otherwise, we would have programmed a lot more Latin American music, but we do have a finale by Alberto Ginastera, and it's a very exciting piece. We're really excited to play it for you. And we have a Debussy violin sonata, which is a very interesting choice, written around the end of Debussy's life and kind of a culmination of his turbulent life, and also a lot of his compositional styles are represented. But the first piece, which ironically is the most contemporary piece, is also a milestone for us. It is by a composer named Rina Ismail, and she is an American composer with an Indian ethnic background, and it's the first time we've ever performed a piece like it, and we're really excited to bring it to you in this program.
And then finally, the program tonight. We know that you are you have a full-time job that doesn't have to do with music. How do you find the time? And you also play at different orchestras.
That's correct.
How have you found the time to get ready for this? Can you tell us about your experience?
Sure thing. So we've been working on this music now for a while, at least half a year. It's certainly a labor of love to do this when I am engaged in many other professions. I'm an engineer by trade. I also sit on boards for not only Ponce Project, but other organizations. I am an advisor for a local school district for technology. And yeah, I have my hands in several things, but I only do the things that I believe to do and to expend my energy. And so that's what we've been doing, is practicing our heart out, ready to give this concert. Certainly it's not without sacrifice, but where there's a will, there's a way. And so we're really excited to perform.
And finally, I know you have a degree in music. However, you do have a full-time job that has nothing to do with music.
Yeah.
And you guys do all this other stuff. How did you find time to prepare for this, and why?
Priorities. I always enjoyed music ever since I was young. Both Jose and I were kind of late bloomers in our instruments. I think we both started around 11 or 12 years old, which if you talk to industry experts is very old. But I knew that perhaps I wasn't the strongest performer based on the people around me who had been training from a very young age. So I knew realistically I couldn't create a lifestyle as a performer maybe as my only income. So I studied English as well in college, so I double majored. And I'm a technical writer by day, which, helps us pay the bills and helps us buy a piano that we can rehearse on. And we make time is the only thing I can say. And we would be listening to music and exploring music anyway. And so we're just channeling everything into this program. And I think after we finish, we're gonna put our sights on a new program and give it just as much love and attention.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
When can we expect another concert?
Certainly.
Soon?
Soon is an interesting question. Hopefully another one before the end of the year.
Is there a piece that you wish to play, that you have your eyes on for the near future?
I think there's several. A major work that I will be working on kind of as a solo project will be the Tchaikovsky Violin Concerto. But aside from that, me and my wife will certainly look at some Beethoven sonatas that he wrote for violin and piano. And we will also be heavily exploring some of the Latin American composers, both old and new. We're very excited for this range of literature that is very unknown, so we're really fortunate to be able to partner with Ponce Project, have access to these scores, and bring this to light for the audiences locally here in Houston.